And a second question, which falls into the kind of thinking ahead. So all of you this morning identified a particular challenge that you think would be helpful to get other people's thoughts on, ideas on. And some of those challenges you've looked at, and some of them remain to be looked at. So a question for you as an individual: how can I make progress with the challenge that I identified earlier today? Okay, so you have this evening 3 more days. How are you going to make progress on sourcing ideas with the challenge that you identified earlier today? That will fall into your aims column. Then there is a third question. So look around the room. Have a look around the room and ask yourself, who do I want to speak to this evening? Who around the room do I want to speak to this evening? Maybe somebody I haven't met before. Maybe someone from a different region. Maybe someone from my region. Who do I want to speak to this evening? Set yourself that target, that aim. We will be breaking for dinner later this evening. There'll be lots of opportunities to connect. But have one particular person in mind, and don't get to the end of the evening without speaking to that particular person. So look around the room, choose somebody that you want to speak to, and get that person clear in your mind. And obviously you can speak to more than one, right? But this is about being clear about one person. And then a final question: what are your aims for tomorrow? So tomorrow we'll be leaving at 8:30 in the morning. We'll be going outside of the hotel. We'll be learning a lot more around some of these themes from a Malaysian context. Then we'll be coming back here. We'll be participating in some more sessions led by members, and we'll be reflecting on those visits and those sessions. So what are your aims for tomorrow? Try and get some clarity of what you're hoping for from tomorrow. Okay, so now you've got clarity on those 4 questions. I would invite you to just turn to the person next to you and just share your aims for tomorrow with that particular person. Okay? So have a brief conversation. Find out what your colleague, your new friends, what their aims are for tomorrow, and share your own, just in pairs or threes around your table. I'll give you just a few moments, a few minutes to do that. Okay. Thank you very much. Hopefully you've had a chance just to share some of your aims, hear back the aims of your friend, your colleague. So if we can draw those conversations to a close, that would be fantastic. Okay. And we will check in with you from time to time over the next 3 days. How that's going for you? You know, how are you getting on with your aims? How are you getting on in terms of meeting people you want to meet? And what are you learning from that process? So if I could just have your attention just to draw today to a close. We've got some important information about what is happening this evening and what is happening tomorrow morning. So you'll need to know this information because it's quite important. So there are kind of some plans for this evening, and there are some plans for tomorrow morning. So Lucy's, this is a bit too complicated for me. Lucy's going to talk this through in terms of what you need to know.
Okay, so we'll break now, and you'll have time to relax, maybe go to the pool, or step outside the air-conditioned hotel. And we'll meet back together at 7 p.m. in the Intan Suite. And this is a private dining area that you can access from the ground floor, and it's signposted very clearly. It's actually, yes, Kesha's pointing out, it's actually just here, behind this wall. And from 7 o'clock, we will be joining our colleagues who are adhering to Ramadan in a breaking the fast iftar celebration. We'll hear a little bit from some people around the room who are observing Ramadan and talking a little bit about what Ramadan means for them, but also a bit about what Islam and can mean for DRR and the interaction between that. We'll then have a dinner all together, and we'll then finish the night with a bit of a cultural show. And there are about 3 people around the room who have been very brave and keen, and are going to be, 4 I'm being told, someone extra brave is added to the list. So 4 people from around the world are going to be demonstrating some of their national dances and singing. So we're all really excited about that. And so that's the plans for tonight. But in addition, we would encourage you to wear your cultural dress, your national dress, if you have it with you, whether that's clothing or jewellery. So please do come dressed up if you can. And then in the morning, rather than meeting here, we're going to meet down in the lobby, right by the exit or entrance, at 8:30, ready to pile onto coaches, where we're going to be then travelling about a half-an-hour journey on the coach to the Selangor State Disaster Management Office, who have really kindly arranged a whole morning for us, where they're going to be talking a little bit about the resilience work they're doing, both in terms of preparedness work, but also a bit about the resilience that they're integrating in some of their development activities. So they'll be hosting us at their office, and then we'll be coming back here and having lunch, and then afterwards we'll be having a bit of reflection on that visit before breaking out into some sessions. For that visit, feel free to, you don't have to wear anything special or bring anything special. You might want to bring a notebook and a pen. We will be having interpretation, but we'll be bringing the interpretation devices. I need to check on that. Jesus? 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 Do they need to take their interpretation devices home with them tonight, up to their hotel rooms, or leave them here?
Probably they keep them with them. If each of you keep your interpretation device, the one that you have been given when you register, take it to your room and you hand it in at the end of the 4 days.
Great. So,
No, but is this for taking it tomorrow to the trip?
Yeah.
For both.
Okay, so the ones that you have been given this morning, and you are using here right now, when you register, you keep them for the 4 days. But tomorrow for the trip, you will be given one, a specific one, not the one you're having here. You will be given one, and that's so. Don't take the one that you have now. Don't take it to the trip.
Okay.
You will be given one.
Great.
Tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Great. So, any questions on this evening or tomorrow?
Yes.
So could we just get a microphone down here? Thank you.
I was wondering, since we're all going to be all dressed up and in a national dress, should we do a group photo this evening?
Oh, that would be lovely. Yes, great idea. So group photo tonight in our cultural dress. Okay. No other questions? Well, we're really looking forward to seeing you all tonight. Oh, we've got one more question. Sorry. Go ahead, Lloyd.
It's a very small question. I don't necessarily want the answer now, but the presentation made by our colleague here earlier, the 4 points that she made about GNDR future work, it will be useful that you have a discussion at some stage about it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Lloyd. Good. So, some of you may be feeling tired, some of you may be feeling jet lagged, some of you may need to re-energize yourself. Now is the time to do that. See you at 7 o'clock in the intern suite. Keep the conversations going. We'll do the wheel tomorrow. We'll do the wheel tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do some more wheels tomorrow. So see you at 7 o'clock for our cultural evening. Thank you very much.